A b-boy does not dance to reggae music when that's the time you should be grinding on a girl.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? This is what b-boys of today are missing. They are not complete dancers. You know, what I love about, so you think you can dance, you can see that true b-boys could adapt to any style of dancing. Like, can any style dancers adapt to what we are?
Yeah.
It would take them months, years to try to establish that spiritual side of our cultural movement, when it'll be easier for us to establish a certain dance style that we need to win a competition.
Yep, definitely.
You know,
this
is what's been missing.
You got any good war stories, Trac?
Oh my God!
Can you share one war story with us? One b-boy war story?
I'm gonna give you one that is going to solidify what I mean by ghetto celebrity status.
Okay.
In 1977, I was playing handball because that was something that we did, you know, just before the DJs were set up in the schoolyard. And I'm playing handball, and the b-boy has a certain look. They had a baseball cap cocked to the side. We would have one leg of our pants rolled up.
Yeah.
You know, so that whole style, when you see one leg rolled up like LL Cool J does.
Yeah.
That's a b-boy look. And the reason we had that look is because we used to ride bikes without a chain guard.
Oh, yeah,
so our bell-bottom pants would get caught on the star.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So that became a b-boy's look.
Yeah.
So now, we playing handball, and there's, you know, a couple of Starchild La Rock guys. And we drinking a little 40s, you know, somebody when he got a bag and smoking out a little loose joint or whatever.
Yeah.
And we playing handball, and there was a couple of guys who, you know, kind of came into the schoolyard and kind of looked at us, and they was like, yo, you know, are y'all rockers? Because that's how we were called.
Yeah.
Are y'all rockers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my man want to rock against y'all. So, you know, I turned around and I said, okay, cool, there's no problem. I mean, there's no music. Now nobody got a box. But my man, Little Angel, is throwing a little jam right now in the backyard.
Yeah.
We could walk over there right now, and we could just rock. You know, we could rock over there. It's funny because while we was walking from 129, which was the schoolyard, there was our stomping ground on 180th and Prospect, in between Prospect and Mapes. And we're walking toward Little Angel's Jam that was held in Cortona.
Yeah.
You had these guys talking to us. So it's me, my brother, and you know, me and my brother Danny, my two mentors, Blue Eyes and Boz, my teacher. And we're walking, and these guys are asking us questions. And they were like, all right, you know, how long y'all been rocking? Oh, we've been rocking for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever beat Trac? I was like, who? He was like, have you ever beat Trac? He said, Trac ain't shit. He says, yeah, right. You never beat Trac, you crazy, man? There's nobody out here. I haven't heard he got beaten yet. and my brother and everybody want to turn around and say something, and I told them not to say nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, let this go on. Let this go on. Oh, no. I said, I'm going to tell you right now, you're talking so much crap about Trac. If you would have been here last week, I'd put an ass whipping on him. He ain't shit. No? And they were like dumbfounded. They was like, oh, nah, you crazy. You're not that good. And I'm laughing. And I'm laughing, right? And we walking down, and you know, my boys are cracking up, and they were like, these people don't really understand who they talking to.
That's funny.
You know, so we're walking, and we getting into the building. Now, we have to go on the side of a building through a little alley to get to the backyard.
Yeah.
So we're walking through, and they walk right in front of us, and they listening to the music, and they bopping, and they bopping, and they listen to music, and I'm seeing them start to rock on top, and I'm going, yeah, we're going to get this in. We're going to get it popping right now, right?
Yeah.
And I got a little guy named Eric, who was Mom's and Pop's son, and he's looking out the third floor window because he broke his arm.
Mm.
And the music is jamming, and my man Little Angel knows, what's going to happen, because I can kind of give him the nod, and I pointed to the guys, and he knew what was going to happen, So he gets this guy, Eric, the little kid, Eric, yo, Trac, please do something for me. Please do something for me. And I look up, and I say, don't worry about it, I got you. When I turn around, they were gone. Literally, they were gone.
That's fresh.
Nice. And this is what we had to put up, because we spied Mongo, which, we always hung out together.
Yeah.
We literally would have to go to certain jams with a jacket to cover our names, because we would never know where the competition is at.
Wow.
There was a jam on 193rd Street in Decatur, and we said, there's some b-boys over there, they were talking shit. A couple of them are from Starchild. Well, my man Boz, the guy who taught me, my teacher, moved over to that area, and he established another Starchild division there.
Wow.
So we walked in, and once again, it's me, Jimmy D at this time, Spy, Mongo.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and we get to a backyard. These are all renovated buildings that are being renovated to new buildings.
Yeah.
And they threw the jam there. And once again, we had to go to these areas covering our names. So, Mongo will go out, and I would tell the fellas, let's just go out, let's do some sloppy footwork, let's just fuck around here and just grab somebody's attention. And so they would challenge us, right?
Yeah.
So Mongo's going out there, and he's doing, some basic stuff that really, any b-boy that was really getting on that level would jump on it.
Wow.
So we kind of like baited some of that neighborhood b-boys into a battle that they didn't know they were getting into. Because they were neighborhood b-boys who had neighborhood celebrity status, that they never traveled outside of their neighborhoods. So they were called block dwellers.
Yeah, yeah.
They were happy being their neighborhood heroes when it came to b-boying.
Mm.
So these are the b-boys that we would love to go against.
Yeah.
So we would go, and Mongo would start setting up, and one guy would come, and he would go behind him, and Mongo would mess up, and the guy would get all hyped up. So he would call, another friend. They would jump in, and then Jimmy G would jump in. He would do similar to what Mongo was doing.
Yeah.
And then I would send him out and say, yo, man, once you get, maybe, four more guys, and we'll battle y'all right here. So they would go run, grab like the best guys from the neighborhood, come down, and there'll be like 7 of them against us 4.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, cool. I said, the first round, we each going to go down. We're going to do something sloppy. We're going to let them get hyped. The next round, we're going to get a little bit better, keep them still in the battle. And then the third round, as we went down, each one takes the jacket off. So the third round will come, and
hello? Trac, I lost you.
hello.
Sorry about that, man. I guess we got cut off there for a moment.
All right, what part I was up to?
When you guys took off the jackets.
Yeah, so, the third round will come, and now, the beatdown starts to happen.
Yeah.
Mongo would hear his music. There was certain music that kind of put us in the zone.
Yeah.
Mongo's was a James Brown record.
Yeah.
Get Up, Turn It Loose. And he would take off his jacket, and they would read the name, and you could see the fear in their eyes, just with Mongo. So me and Spy was always like the last one, because we knew that Mongo and Jimmy would just, could take out a whole crew by themselves. Because each of us was fight ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, then Jimmy D would come out, zipping his jacket. Jimmy D was like the up-and-coming shorty, the guy that I, taught and kind of, gave him his own style of dancing. And then he came out. You know, so they weren't too familiar with Jimmy, but they're starting to notice that this guy was ahead of the game. So now you're starting to see them hesitating to go down.
Yeah.
Right? When they see Spy go out, you look at their crew, 2 guys broke out. 2 guys just turn around and just leave.
Yeah.
So now, from 7 guys, now there's 5 guys against 4. Wow. And by the time I take off my jacket and I get up, the 2 guys that started the whole battle, they're the only ones there. Now we got their whole, we have their whole block, getting on them. No, but I thought y'all were the best. And how you going to let them come in here? And how you going to let them do this to y'all? Embarrass y'all here? And this, who are they? Who the hell are they? Who are they supposed to be? And they just didn't have no words.
Wow.
But the best thing about this, when we used to do this, is not only we would embarrass them, because we have to do this in order for us to know where the competition is, the level of competition is happening for us to still become more creative.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because if you don't have that competition, you become complacent.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it allowed us to keep doing that and still become aggressive and not complacent.
Mm.
And once we would do that, not only the prize was to embarrass somebody on their home turf, it's the girls that we would get from their own block.
Nice.
So now they chilling out with us. Now they walking back to our spot with us.
Fresh.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the satisfaction we had, being able to travel. And we would go on Sundays or on Saturdays when there was nothing happening, and we would jump on a train, and we would go to Brooklyn. We would go to Manhattan. We would go all these places where people said they had b-boys, but there were no b-boys.
Mm.
The only crews that I came across outside of the Bronx, especially in 78, was the Floormaster Tops. There was in Spanish Harlem. You had the Floor Lords. There was in Spanish Harlem.
Yeah.
And you had another crew that influenced Kenny was I forget the name of them. But there were only really 3 crews that we knew about. That was established outside of the Bronx. Now when you had in 1979, now you're starting to see all these crews happening, especially in Manhattan and especially in Queens and especially in the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
Very few crews I've ever heard come out of Brooklyn. Very few crews. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear about Brooklyn b-boying until mid-'80s.